all freaking right. What's up, poppies? We're back with some more blueprints today. See how much new things we can discover. Let's get Peppa leveled up. let's get Peppa leveled up. That's right. Let's get them keys. That's right. Let's get them keys. See what we got. I got some pizza rolls. And I'm ready to solve some puzzles. Alright, let's look at the blueprint here. I think I want a corridor. Straightforward. Corridor straightforward. Sure, why not? Hallway. Why do I have the first Berserker in my tags? Now when I go live, since I'm dual streaming to, YouTube and Twitch, for some reason, wait a minute, I found it. Okay, here we go. Let's do that then. Let's change that. Let's change that up. It was just an extra little thing that I had to click. So now we've got blueprints. Oh my goodness. What else can we put in here? What other tags can we put in here? Let's see. Let's just leave it as that. Puzzles, yeah, okay. Puzzles. Puzzles. Puzzle game. So yeah, let's hit that. Let's hit that. So now we're updated. Thank you, because I did not know how to do that. So the fact that you just asked me and I went back in and saw that helped me out. Alright. Alright. Let's get this game started again. So, like, why not take the easy route, right? If they're going to keep giving it to us. Drawing room. We need a gem. We don't have a gem. I wish we had a gem. This sucks. We gotta put a chapel here. But before we go forward through these rooms, let's try and get some stuff out of this. Yeah, let's put a dining room. We come here. Last time we made it to level 8. We came back to the dining room. They gave us a freaking pizza. All right, here we go. We're in a storeroom. We got to start stocking up on items. We do have a key card in the coat check. Let me pull my stream back up so I can see you guys actually chatting. That'd be nice, right? Alright. So we're looking at dining room. Let's go down. Maybe we could get these Oh, hold on. Let's see. A courtyard. A nook. A spare room. Well, we can already get to that through the entrance hall. We can already get to the bottom thing from the entrance hall. I doubt it's going to be locked. So let's go this way. Let's get a key. Let's start stocking up on items in this dead end that we're making here. Try to get as many items as possible. Billiard room. Sure. Why not? We know how to do the puzzle in the billiard room. Easy, no problem. I wonder if this puzzle gets any harder. Oh, 13. 15. Here we go. Start with 6. We got 5. Here's 20. Divided by 5. 4. All right. Let's see what we start with. 23 minus 13. So we're at 10 now. Times 2, 20. Divided by 4, 5. All right. 2 keys. That's what we like to see. That's what we like to see. All right. So we got 4 keys and a diamond. It's not bad. It's not a bad start. Let's go storeroom. Wait a minute. This is a nook. We're in the storeroom. Oh, we're in the billiard room. Nook, dining room, hallway, corridor, entrance hall. Let's just use our other dead end. Yeah. Let's use our other dead end now. Maybe we can get some more items before we head forward. Spare room. Might as well make it a den, right? Get another diamond. It goes forward. So either way, we're gonna have another dead end here. But let's get this diamond. 4 keys, 2 diamonds. Oh, what is this? Let's use it. We got enough keys. Ooh, lots of diamonds. Lots of freaking diamonds. Oh yeah. Alright, let's see what we have here. Items for sale. We don't have much money. Gain 2 steps. Breaker box. I still don't know what the breaker box is for, but let's use it. Let's use it. I'm not going to waste my steps. If we figure out later how to actually use the breaker box, if we come around a room that's like something to do with electricity, we'll work with that. Let's see. Spare room to go forward or a closet. We gotta open up this right side. So let's go to spare room forward. A parlor, an observatory. Parlor has a puzzle. There's more gems in there. Why not stock up, right? Why not stock up? Yeah, the security room, if we turn off the power for the security, the security room, I don't know. Maybe you can turn off the power for the security room. But if you turn off the power for the security doors, you just can't open them either way. So this box and the white box are both empty. Okay. This box and the blue box are both empty. So if these are 2 truths, then this is a lie. The other 2 statements have identical wording. Well, they don't. Okay, so then this is it. Yeah, let's get our diamonds. And then let's continue forward. Pantry, guest room. Closet for 2 items. Let's go with the pantry. Get another door. Maybe we get a door forward again. Alright, some more steps. Some coins. Secret passageway leads to a room of your color. It doesn't matter because we can't go forward. Let's see here. This room counts as 2 bedrooms. What do we get? Oh, here's a bedroom. This is forward. Okay, so that's what we need. Every time we come through here, we get... Oh, yeah, we got a lot of gems. That's right. We do have a lot of gems. Let's see if there's any items in here. I don't see any items. Last time, we found some car keys right here. Now, what the heck are we supposed to do with some car keys? I saw the garage once. I didn't draft it. I did see the garage one time. Here's the security room. But I think... This could lead us to a dead end here. But we get those 2 rooms. So security... I think I would rather draft the security room somewhere else. See, there's a... I turned the power off in this room, and it just, like, didn't even flicker. Which, like, maybe if I go... the utility closet. Maybe if I go to the utility closet, I can, like, flip the breaker again. And turn these lights back on. Maybe that's a thing. And then I might be able to... Let's go with the middle one. We always go with the middle one. Oh, yeah. Okay, we got some more gems. Whoa! Okay, hold on a second. What is this thing? A metal detector. Greater chance of finding keys and money. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. What is that? Oh, I thought it was a key. Greater chance. I wonder if we can use this. Oh, you know what? I think since the power went out, maybe if we turn the breaker back on, we can actually see what we're drafting out of here. That might be it. That might be what's going on in that situation. So let's go all the way back to the entrance hall. And now we'll go through the chapel. That's going to take our money every time we walk through it. It's unfortunate. But it's kind of a decent run so far. Like filling up all these rooms, I haven't done that, and that's been kind of my goal. That was kind of my goal, because I didn't really think that the end goal was like get here immediately. I figured we'd have to stock up on some items. We got 9 diamonds, 3 keys though. Do we start wasting them now? This gives us 2 ways forward. This doesn't give us a way forward at all. This gives, We're really only getting 2 doors out of this. Here we're only getting 1 door. Here we're making a dead end. So let's go ahead and draft the 2. Yeah, let's go ahead and draft the 2 doors. And then go forward here. A garage. Wait a minute. 3 keys for a diamond. 3 keys for a diamond. Hold on a second. Now maybe if we find those car keys. Here we go. Let's just say, Christoph, this is the 3rd time this month you and the car have been gone when your services were required. I don't care how long you have been driving for his lordship. Your absences must be accounted for. Mrs. Babbage. Mrs. Babbage ain't playing no games. She's got to manage these employees, and she's not playing any more games with the freaking Christoph. Oh, where are these keys at? Where are these keys at? It said 3 keys were in here. Oh, here's one. Oh, they're just on the ground. They're just laying out. Christoph, what the heck are you doing? Metal detector. Whoa. Our metal detector's going off. What's that mean? Hold on. Oh. Oh. Whoa. 4 keys in there. There's 4 keys in there. So we got a key on the ground, and then we got the 3 keys that the room said it had. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's nice. Okay. Okay. I'll tell you what I'm putting in the freaking... what I'm checking next might be that... oh, what is this? Can I... Hey. Who's there? Somebody bring the car keys down. Hey. Christoph. Wherever you are, bring the car keys down, dude. I know you have them. Christoph's got the damn car keys, and we need them. Is this... Can't open this? Yo. That's crazy that this was your trunk back in the day. It's a literal trunk. A literal trunk. Alright, I think everything out of that room. Use a key. Of course we'll use a key. We got plenty of them. A kitchen. Let's see what this does for us. Let's see what's in here. What's on the menu? So this is all steps. For every green room, 5 steps. Okay. We don't have many green rooms. Oh, this isn't good. This isn't good. We've got 6 keys, 5 diamonds, and 1 way forward now. Nothing's ever in here. Actually, you know what? If we use the gymnasium, we lose 2 steps, but at least it opens up a little bit more. I wonder if there's anything else in here. I've never been able to pick anything up in the kitchen, but like, who knows? Maybe we'll find some keys or something. Oh, we're running out of steps here. Wait a minute. Our metal detector's going off. Yeah, definitely the courtyard. Definitely the courtyard. Where are the items that this is talking about? Oh, right here. Whoa, the car keys. Now hang on a second. Now hang on a second. Wait a minute. We're right here. We're right here. Now, what does this open? It opens the trunk. Does it open the actual car? Oh, ho, 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 ho. Okay. Okay. An upgrade disc. What does that mean? Insert into one of the estate terminals to permanently upgrade one of your floor plans. Wow. Okay. We gotta find a terminal in that case. Hang on a second. Hang on a second. Can we open this side too? I saw that there's a note there, but I was hoping we could drive the car somewhere. But let's see here. The drop-off address is 14227 Sandy Heights. A small garage on the south edge of Trinsdale. The goods are already secure and in the trunk. So just unload and get back here before noon. I've seen Sinclair's schedule, and I don't think he'll be requesting the car today, but you never know when the cat will want to get some air. Tomorrow will likely be the last delivery, and I believe Denny already has payment ready. Okay. All right. You wouldn't happen to have collected Denny's payment and left it in the car. So we have an upgrade disc, a floppy disk. Does this not do anything? I wish it was like, it opens the garage. That looks like it, like intercom. Let me speak to Christoph. All right, let's see what we got here. So we can take the courtyard forward. Let's, oh man. Oh man, what do we do? We're running out of steps. So maybe we can use this. Maybe we can use this as a dead end or something. Oh, the key card. Wait, did we already make a security room? We didn't, but this is a little more central. So maybe we can put the security room here. Sure, why not, you know? So we've now got the security room. Can we, oh, heck yeah. So permanent room upgrade. It's random, we don't get to pick, it's random. Okay. Holy smokes. All right. An extra key, extra diamonds, or extra money? What's more valuable? What is more valuable here? Oh, this is a tough decision. This is a tough freaking decision. We can get... Oh, man. Oh, man. I think I want to do keys. There's so many locked doors. I think that's what we're going with. Let's do keys. This is the upgrade you want? Sure. We're running out of gems. We're running out of steps as well. So let's make this a bedroom. Maybe there's a gem in here. Sometimes there's gems on this table. We need the steps though. We definitely need the steps. So far, holy crap! Look at that. We're just filling this. We're filling that right up. All right. All right, let's see what we can do. So it's chapel, passageway, kitchen, gymnasium, courtyard, and then we can try to maybe fill some more of the board. My metal detector's not going off. See, eventually I feel like there's some stuff you can do in the chapel. Maybe like once you give enough of the offerings, because that thing's been taking my money like crazy. All right, we're losing 2 steps going through here. A trunk. We have 5 keys. We have 5 keys. Why not, you know? Why not? What's in here? 3 keys. What is this key? This is a regular key. Okay. Nice. Oh, okay, a coin. Nice. So now, with the metal detector, if there's ever a little thing here to, dig, we'll know whether it's empty or not, I think. It is only keys and money, it says, though. So I don't know what else could be in there. Code check archives. While drafting, you will no longer be able to see all the floor plans. All 3 of your potential floor plans. Drafting, you will no longer be able to see all 3 of your potential floor plans. Well, why? That's not a good thing at all. But archives, I feel like that's a room we don't have, so we might as well, right? We might as well. We get a cutscene going in here? We don't. Here's some money. Sweet. This, like, I know it's like a, it seems like a debuff that we don't get to see our rooms, but like, oh, what's that? Yeah, it seems like a debuff that we won't be able to see our rooms, but like, how are the archives bad? How would the archives be bad? A magnifying glass. What does this do? Inspect documents of the estate more closely. Are there extra clues on stuff that we need? Oh, wait a minute. Maybe the music notes were like, read whatever's in between the actual like song, something like that. Oh, what is this? Oh, holy crap. I mean, he gave it to us right now, right? So are there any extra things? On the sides of this? Just want to make sure I'm not missing any like small clues before I read this. Okay. Marigold wins Herald Literary Honor. Popular children's writer Marion Marigold adds yet another feather to her scholastic cap when she discovered on Thursday that her book, Swimbird, just a town where they're all swimming, Swimbird, has been chosen as the Herald Literary Medal Illustrated Book of the Year. This is Marigold's second time winning this prestigious honor. The previous medal was, of course, for her debut effort. She was no stranger to the public eye even before her literary success, the niece and the closest living relation of Baron H.S. Sinclair. Mary began using Marigold as a pen name to free her from the political associations that one might make with the Sinclair family. She's the niece. So that would be, oh my goodness, yeah. Huh. She like our, does that make her our distant cousin? Swimbird. Author never considered herself success. She has won 2 of these medals, and she doesn't consider that a success? Okay. By Gail Hermes, Herald staff writer. She confided, "My son was the one that actually got me to start writing. I had always challenged myself to never tell him the same story twice at bedtime. And so, as we ran out of books we owned, my imagination had to take over from there." Marigold has elaborated in previous interviews that her debut book, Red Prince, is based on her son and his inflexible love of the color red. A statement that has been held with much skepticism by the many, what does that mean, pundits that viewed the book as a rather thinly veiled political critique of the Royalist Party and their unwavering blind loyalty to the throne. So this is probably like, is this somewhat of an insult? Is this somewhat of, nobody uses that word anymore, but is that somewhat of like, kind of like an insult? Next page. Oh, there's many pages. Huh, okay. Publisher and author detained by the Red Guard, questioned. Caleb Manning and his publisher Philip Wright were 2 of 3 dozen names that appeared on a leaked dossier naming them a person of interest in the Trinsdale bombing that killed 4 people last Tuesday. Although no group has come forward to officially take responsibility of the attack, why would they? Why would they? That seems stupid. It is widely believed that by authorities to be the work of the insurgent group. I almost read that as rice. RLCF. That like at first glance like looks like rice. Probably been a cooler name. Who also called themselves the Children of the Black Water. So it's definitely not an acronym for the Children of the Black Water. It's something else. Ruffington Press was quick to dismiss the rumors. Wait a minute. RLCF. See, now I gotta start writing stuff down. I'll be right back because this is a bold word, and you know what? I have a feeling that's a clue. Maybe. Okay. Ruffington Press was quick to dismiss the rumors in a statement released on Friday, maintaining that the popular author and Mr. White were simply victims of an unfortunate happenstance. Whatever that means. Yeah, that's exactly. This would not be the first time that the publishing house has defended a rogue employee. 3 years ago, an associate editor with the company was arrested for criminal conspiracy. Okay. Marigold drops publisher. Local author and popular personality Marion Marigold has announced a split with her long-term publishing partner, Ruffington Press, citing personal reasons. The announcement came after the arrest last week of fellow author and colleague Caleb Manning, who Marigold has past referred to her as her mentor. Past referred to her as her mentor. Friend and confidant. Confidant. Okay. Marigold is the third prominent writer to distance themselves from this publisher this week. Yeah, so this guy seems like bad news. Manning and White at the press function. So this is Caleb Manning is apparently not so great of a guy. Manning and White. So this is Manning, if this is like true to the way that what he's called. Either way, this should be in like order of like people from left to right. So this is Manning, this is White. Yeah, and of course he's got like some weird thing going on with his face, is like hidden kind of. Was seen at the corner suspicious bag under something, waved down a local man or manager. This is the third major incident, probably since last year. It is anticipated something charged by the Crown. Manning was the last person. The trial begins on Tuesday, expected to last up to 6 or 7 something, with grand treason. Okay. No traces discovered of Cinca Harris, but search continues. Mary Matthew Jones, the author and illustrator, whose fanciful stories are written. That's a whole different author. Mary Matthew Jones. So it's not even Marigold anymore. Oh wait. Oh, it is Marigold. Okay, wait a minute. Mary Matthew Jones, the author and illustrator of those fanciful stories, are written under the pen name Marion Marigold, was last seen by a close friend around 3:45 p.m. Friday, getting into a carriage after a late lunch date with the 100 Bells Tea Room in Trinsdale. Miss Jones never arrived home, and the carriage driver cannot be located. Family and local authorities are very concerned, but have not deemed the case foul play. It's an out-of-character incident at this point, and we are seeking information. Okay. Oh, they're still going. Priceless jewels stolen in dramatic Royal Museum heist. Thieves in the royal capital of Fen Aries have broken into one of the Crown's fabled closed exhibits. These lavish rooms have historically been reserved exclusively for the use of aristocracy and high peerage, and access has never been granted to those outside noble circles, at least not until today, as local police and forensic experts have been spotted in virtually every corner of the museum grounds dredging for clues. The museum authorities said they were alerted in the middle of the night by reports of several masked intruders seen breaching the south wall and brandishing firearms. The intruders broke into the museum, subdued the royal guard, and disabled the security system. By the time militia arrived on the scene, the burglars had simply vanished. Although an official registry of the lost jewels has not been publicly announced, among the treasured artifacts rumored to be stolen is the renowned ruby crown of Orinda Aries. The priceless crown jewel, whose material worth pales in comparison to the historic value. The crown jewel, the historic value of the crown is way more than like what it's actually worth, like in like materials, like raw material value. Of course, that's how a lot of things are. If these rumors are true, the evidence may suggest that the theft was politically motivated. Okay. All right. Archives. Let's go this way. Oh man, we gotta find some more steps somewhere. Archived floor plan. Green rooms do not cost diamonds to draft. But then it leaves us... Huh. Then it leaves us with no way to get to this room. And this is archived. And it costs a gem. It's archived and costs a gem. A furnace. So if we make it to... if we get a furnace and we make it to the 8th level, and then we go back to that dining room, whatever's in that dining room is going to give us 10, like the pizza gave us 20 steps last time. So if we would have had the furnace according to the dining room like prompt before we ate the pizza, we'd have gotten 10 more steps. We got 30 steps. Green rooms do not cost diamonds to draft. I feel like this is a good one. Last time we got a green room buff, we didn't draft any more green rooms. We're running out of diamonds, so I don't know if I want to take this. It sucks. This sucks, actually. That archive thing sucked. Let's get the green room. The green room buff. Alright, there should be diamonds here. Okay, let's see if our metal detector goes off in any corner of this room. We're outside, which is kind of cool. Does it show that we're outside on the... It does kind of show that we're outside. It doesn't show the mansion like being that long, but it shows we're on that side of the mansion, which is kind of cool. All right, sweet. So green rooms don't cost anything. Now, can we make the assumption that a confidential... See, it's kind of hard to... This could be something that did cost diamonds before and might not cost diamonds now. I was thinking like if we could kind of make the assumption this was a green room, but I guess there's really no way unless... No, I can't think of a way. Unless there's some kind of visual clue that lets us know. All right, here we go. Drawing room. Sure. Oh, West Wing Hall. It doesn't matter if this is locked. Let's go this way. Because this allows us to go up. This allows us to go up. Here we go. Use a key. Yeah, we got 7 of them. We got 7 of them. Why not? A workshop. Let's see what we can do in the workshop. Our metal detector's gotta go off in here. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, the lever. Now, wait a minute. Could prove useful. Now, last time we made it to the security room, there was a note up there that said... Oh, wait. Okay, let me not get ahead of myself. There was a note up there that said... red messages are true, red like little postcard things are true and are false, and the blue ones are true. So we found a red note card in the security room that said you do not need a lever to open the door, which means you do. So we haven't made it to the door of the what's it called? The anti-something room. We haven't made it to the door of the antechamber, but I'm assuming once we make it up here, we're going to need a lever. So we might need a lever to go through these doors. Yeah, Alina Carter. Alina Carter. She can't hear me in her headphones, so... Just type a message. There you go, Alita Carter. I hope you enjoy your time here. Thanks for stopping by. Okay. Let's get out of here. How do we tab out of here? Wait a minute. There we go. Now these are the other clues. This is page 8. And page 8 says message. Alright. So we found the other pages in the music room. That's page 8. Now I wonder, is there anything here? I don't know anything about music notes. I know nothing about music notes. Was there anything that looks different here? I wouldn't know if something looks suspicious on this thing at all. I wouldn't know. I just wouldn't. All right, so I think what we're supposed to do right there. Oh, there's a C. So the last 2 times we came here, we saw an H. We saw an I. And now this time, there is a C. I'm not sure if they're in order. Not sure if they're in order at all. Can we combine anything here? We got a broken lever, metal detector, magnifying glass. Whoa. Burning glass. Metal detector. But I like the metal detector. We can make this into burning glass. Why not, I guess? Right? Can light candles and ignite fuses. You know what? There was candles in the chest room, in the safe room. I don't think I've ever seen a fuse. Electronic keycard. Do we have a code check yet? So now that we're up here, we might need a code check. We might need a freaking code check. We can go forward 2 ways, drawing room and courtyard. But now we have something blocking us. And we only have 10 steps left. So we can go through the drawing room and see if maybe we can draft. Yikes. We gotta draft something that can give us steps back. Or some way that we can go back up. I'm gonna do the boudoir because... only because there's candles here. And I want to see... Let me light the candle, please. I want to see if we can light this candle, which it doesn't look like we can. We might have just wasted steps coming in here. We might have just wasted steps. Yeah, so our code that we got, I can try it again. Maybe it's randomized each time. But yeah, there's no... 9083 is the code for a safe, apparently. We haven't come across that safe yet, because I've tried that code in several places. Alright, here we go. Way forward. Let's get some steps. Oh, the code check. Alright. We can do this. Oh man, we really gotta get some steps back. We really gotta get some steps back. And I'm not sure. Retrieve item key card, and I wanna check an item, and I wanna check the burning glass. Or do I wanna check the Oh, okay, I want to check the burning glass. Okay. Man, we really gotta upgrade this room. Okay, let's see. We gotta be very freaking careful because we're running out of steps right now. We are running out of steps. We have 6 coins. If we can get to drawing room, archives, courtyard, gymnasium, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. This might be the end of the run for us if we try that. This might be the end of the run because the dining. Ultimately, I think I want to get to the dining room, but this is gonna take. So this is 1 step, 2 steps, 3 steps, 4, 5, 6, and we're not. We're gonna use the 6. Oh, we only have 5. Okay, yeah, we're not gonna be able to. We're not gonna be able to do anything here. So we're gonna go. We're gonna go here. Oh no, this is bad. This is bad. And we've made it so far too, which kind of sucks. Which kind of sucks. Let's use the key card. Maybe we can work with some items or something. Maybe we can get an item that'll help us out. Some running shoes. What does that mean? Some running shoes? Do we use less steps? Okay, so this right here, apparently this is false because it said the red note cards are just not true. Oh, I was wondering if we could use the magnifying. Oh, we can't because, of course, I turned the magnifying glass into something completely different. There's no food, so there's no food. Now, unless this is like a bedroom, our run's basically over. Yeah, so as soon as we come in here, our run is over, unfortunately. Yeah, exhaustion. We made it pretty far. 33 rooms. That might be the most rooms we've ever gotten. Rank 9 reached. Steps taken 63. Items found 6. New rooms 4. Now I'm wondering if we messed ourselves up by not checking the lever. Let's go ahead and save and continue. I think we need that lever before we go forward. So before we get up to the like maybe before we get to 8 or 9, level 8 or 9, we should draft a whatever that room was where we were like making stuff in. All right, billiard room. Let's get some keys. Let's start off with some keys. All right, 7. 11 what? 11 times 1, still 11. 6, 7, 8. Let me see. 8. This is multiplication. 8 times 2, 16. 5 minus 1, 4. Times 1 is 4. Divided by 1 is 4. So, alright. Nice, the silver key, which makes us... What does this do? Leads to a room with many doors. Alright. That works for us. I was hoping for a better key, but, what was it? Corridor. Okay. Maybe this run changes. Maybe this run turns less into trying to get, like, forward. Or trying to get, like, more items and just, like, let's just go straight forward. And then maybe we can get the stuff that we need, like, along the way. Let's get the gem. Oh, you know what? We got this card. We picked up this card one time that said doors in the West Wing are more likely to be locked. That might not be true. That might not be true. That might have been a red card. That might have been a red card. Alright, let's see here. Tab, pantry, greenhouse. You're more likely to draw green rooms. Let's use our 1 gem. And holy crap. Alright. Alright, so another music note that's gonna give us, oh sweet, we get a shovel for free. Alright, free shovel. That's what I'm talking about. Let's see what's in here. 5 sheets. Okay. Trees found inside will never shade. The gems that shine in night and rain. The clue you hold cannot be paid with gems nor coins, so toss away these sheets you find a worthy trade. Okay. Oh, there you go. Look at that. Here's a lever. This is where we'd place a lever. To do what? I have no idea. To open this up. And then what would that do for us? I have no clue. But there's one place for a lever. I don't know if there's multiple. I still think that... a garage, a spare room. Do we want the spare room forward? Or do we want items? The items put us at a dead end here. We're gonna start needing items, actually. Alright, so 2 keys, that's our upgrade. From the disc, the floppy disk. I guess we should look around because sometimes there's some extra stuff around. Alright, here we go. And then through the den. Multiple dead ends. So forget about the breaker box, right? The nook is going to do what for us? Take us back to where we can get anyways with the entrance hall. So let's go for the 2 items. So we've created 2 dead ends for ourselves. So we got the sleeping mask. The first time you enter each bedroom with a sleeping mask, gain 5 steps. Okay, that's good. That's good. Especially if we get the one that makes things 2 bedrooms. So we basically have hit a dead end in both spots here. Dead end in both spots. So we're going two ways forward with the entrance hall. So hopefully we can get a path going up here, and then also a path going here, and then we have 2 ways forward. That's what I'm hoping for. So an aquarium is every color of room. Now wait a second, because We don't have any room buffs. We don't have any room buffs, but that's sick. So the aquarium just straight up... It cost a gem, though. Or we can get 2 gems in the parlor, but we don't get to go forward. Spare room also takes us... Let's do the aquarium because it gives us more of a chance to get those 2 passageways. Oh, this is cool. This is cool. Nice. Are there any clues? Okay, okay. This might be some of the... This might be a clue to what's outside or something. Okay. This is the archive room. Sick. Let's go here. There's no way. Can you even lock these doors? Can you even lock the aquarium doors? The only way forward is here. Now, this is nice. This is nice because when we go through here, 50. 50. Right? Right? Twice. Twice. Oh, not twice. Okay. Oh, we got the car keys. Alright. Alright. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Car keys. We didn't get much else. Well, we've got the car keys. So we've got the car keys and a way forward here. The chapel. The chapel. We only have 1 coin. You know what? Let's do it. But let's check these ways. Let's check these ways before we spend our coin. This cuts us off immediately. This spare room goes forward. So now this is our second way forward. That's our second way forward. Let's make this... Let's get some utility out of this. Actually, just straight up a utility closet. Sure. Sure. That's not really what I meant. But they literally gave me a utility room. That's fine. That's fine. 3 gems for whatever a cloister. Doesn't do us much good. We can get some more steps here. The Nook is going to give us another key. We have 3 keys. We need more steps, and we don't have the diamonds to make the cloister. So we're going to come in here. We're going to get 10 steps. And then 5 steps, because we have a few bedroom buffs. And now we have a gem. So hopefully, our way forward through the chapel leads us to a room that has a door here. And then we can start opening up the rest of the house. Because if not, this is going to be a short day and we have so many steps. We have a crap ton of steps here. Okay, sweet. Drawing room. Perfect. Right? Yep. Drawing room's going to lead us forward and we have the 1 gem that we need. Now we're out of gems. And the cool thing about this is if we don't get a room with 2 doors here, we can roll it. We can re-roll it. But we got the East Wing Hall. We got the East Wing Hall. So we got the room with 2. Let's not push our luck. Let's not push our luck. I'm gonna go this way. A hallway, a parlor, a bunk room. We get a bunk room. If we get a bunk room right now, actually, you know what? They're all leading us to basically a dead end except for the hallway. Huh. Hallway gives us 2 ways forward. Might as well, right? Maybe we can find something in the hallway. This is not true. Doors in the West Wing are more likely to be locked. So it was a red card this whole time. So it got me. It got me. A nook is gonna lead to that room. Pantry's gonna lead that way. It's gonna give us 4 coins. A courtyard's gonna lead us forward. So we definitely have a way forward. We have a lot of steps. I think I want the courtyard. Oh, I can't do the courtyard. Okay, so it's gotta be. Let's do the pantry because the nook is gonna lead us to a room that we can already get. And this is gonna open us up to more options. Kitchen, food for sale. Okay. Leads us up. It leads to a room color of your choice. That costs gems. That costs gems. Okay, so now we're kind of stuck. It's gonna give us the bathroom again. I found nothing in this bathroom the 3-4 times I've drafted it so far, and I'm not sure if is it me? Am I not looking around enough? I'm telling you guys, the last few times I've gotten nothing. I can't even TP the bathroom. Okay, okay. What? We've got a decent amount of steps. We've got 50 steps. Do we cap at 50? Is that the thing? Do we cap at 50? Because I swear... I think this is a dead end for us. I think it's game over for us. It's game over. Experimental house features. We can't even do it. Yeah, there's nothing for us to do with all these steps that we have. 48 steps, and it's unfortunate, but we've hit a solid wall. Either way, no re-rolls. The utility closet's not going to help us out. The drawing room's not going to help us out. We have the keys for the car. We don't have a garage. A nook's only going to give us another key. We don't need keys. This is only going to give us more gems, and we can't do this. So hey, you know, might as well do a puzzle for fun. The gems are in a box with a true statement. Okay. The statement on the blue box is true. Okay. 2 of these statements are true. Well, they can't all be true. One of these is false. Statement on the blue box is true. 2 of these statements are true. So if these are true, then the gems are here. Right. Yeah. So he solved this, but the only problem is there's no way forward. There's no way forward. There's nothing we can do here. You know, I'm going to go check out the utility closet. I might walk around outside too, since we have so many steps. I'm going to go back to the entrance. And let's explore outside. Maybe we've gotten some... we've got the car keys. Maybe there's something we can do. VAC indicators. I have no idea. I have no idea what this means. Keycard entry system. Okay, let's disable this. We don't have a key card on us, right? No, not anymore. Gymnasium, dark room, garage. The garage. Does that mean... oh, can we just... see, I'm trying to figure out, can we just straight up turn these off? Gymnasium, dark room. Does this mean that they're like no longer like floor plans, and we could just have the garage here. Because that'd be nice if we could just turn the gymnasium, the dark room off. Because those are both horrible. Those are both bad. And that says cabinet. I don't think I've unlocked the cabinet. All right, so let's explore outside with our 40 steps. Our 40 steps that we have for the day. See if this is unlocked this time. It's locked. Okay. Oh, I didn't see this last time we were outside. What is this? What does this go to? Some doors? Can we see in there? A railway. There's a railway behind that. Okay. Alright, man. Grandpa lives deep in the mountains, man. Deep in the freaking mountains. Whoa. Okay, hold on a second. This is not a place we've seen before. Can we get back in the house? Oh, man. Oh, man. What could we do with a sledgehammer? We can light this, probably. We can definitely light that. Oh, what is this? Okay. Okay, that's interesting. That's very interesting. Some more. Can we fall? No, we can't fall. Invisible wall. Okay. Huh. I just tried to jump off of that. Let me have a bird. No, we're out of steps. Let's end it. Huh. We've checked all this stuff. I don't know if it's like open on certain days. Private drive. This is our tent to go to sleep. To call it a day, which we'll come back to in a second. If we don't find any more ways forward. This is locked still. This is locked, and again, we tried 9083. Oh, I can go both ways. I don't really know. I have no more notes here that are numbers. I only have letters. Only letters. Let's see how far we can... Oh, nope. This is it right here. This is the end of our journey. Okay. Okay. I think we've explored just about everything that we could. Alright. Alright. Let's call it a day then, because we can't do anything. We can't do anything, even though we have, like, what I would consider, like, pretty decent items. Let's call it. Let's call it. And now I want to see, once we get the magnifying glass, there's no sunlight. There's no sunlight, so how would we light things on fire? There's no light at all down there. So I wonder how we do that. All right. Let's go and get some keys. Eight. 13 minus 9. Where's 4? 17, 20 minus 17 is 3 times 1. Okay. 3. 16. Now that we have all of these, which order do we do it in? Does it matter? 16. Let's go divided by, divided by 4 is 4. Divided by 2 is 2. And then that just gives us 2. So let's do it a different way. 16, 8. Divided by 4 is 2. Divided by 1 is 2. Okay, so either way it's 2, right? Yeah. Let's look at this corridor straight up. Den gives us the option to go either way and gives us a diamond. Hopefully we can use the corridor later. Let's use the corridor later because that means we don't have to worry about a locked door in the higher levels, because in the higher levels doors are more likely to be locked. So maybe by not using the corridor now, it kind of saves it. Storeroom, parlor, pantry. Pantry's that way. Parlor is that way. Storeroom just straight up gives us 2 keys. Diamond, no way forward. Could do pantry, we get food and coins. But I think I want the parlor because we have the steps. We have keys. Let's get some diamonds. The gems are in the white box. Statements with the word white are always true. The statement on the white box is true. So this is false. And this is false. Because they all can't be true. So that means the gems are in the white box, I believe, because these have to be false. These two are false. This one has to be true. So that means the white box has the gems in it. Let's open the white box. Oh, sweet. So we got 2 gems. Oh, okay. Turn it into a dead end. Turn it into another dead end. Coat check, burning glass. Now, do I just take this and go outside? Because we don't have a sledgehammer, or we don't have anything to move the boxes. Even if we could set that on fire. Do we just do that? We're not very far into this run. We're not very far into this run. You know what? We might as well. We might as well. And it's here in the beginning. So if it doesn't do anything for us, we just put it right back. We just put it right back. Okay. Burning glass. Exit. Make sure we have it. Okay, we got the burning glass. Let me just look at this one more time. Can light special candles and ignite fuses. Does that count as a special candle? A torch? A torch. Come on, right? A torch. It's dark down there. They need to be lit up. Why wouldn't it? And also, once we light them, do they stay lit for the rest of our time? Do they stay lit? Alright, somebody's very adamant about locking their car outside. It's locked, buddy. Alright, let's check. Whoa! Okay. There we go. Alright, might as well, right? Tunnel. Always draw tunnel while drafting in this room. You found a secret floor plan. Would you like to permanently add tunnel to your drafting pool? Always draw tunnel while drafting this room. Always draw. So always draw a tunnel. But it is tunnel. Is there more tunnel? Alright, sweet. What is this? Woo! That's a lot. Okay. Is there multiple pages? No, just one. Scripps and Rutherford Mining Company. Excavation Department. Foreman's Log. 621. This is in 1918. Alright, cool. The complete manifest for all of the excavation equipment has been rigorously checked and delivered to the upper branch. After tomorrow, the site will be sealed and all remaining hardware will be packed up and transported to the original access tunnel for long-term storage. It's unclear if they will also seal the tunnel after our crew has left, but I suspect that they may want to keep ready access to the gear, especially now that they have begun operations in the East Mine. A month ago, I believed that the discovery of gemstones in that cavern was directly linked to the closure of this site, but now I'm not so sure. The Baron doesn't seem the type to value shiny baubles over history. Okay. Okay. So they're thinking that they shut this one down because they found valuables in the other one. So they have like, somebody has like a sneaking suspicion, I guess. Or they're like, you know, forget this tunnel. We're gonna get rich off this other one. Alright, there's some more mines. Alright, sweet. So we got a new floor plan, which is nice. That was one of the uses for the burning glass. Now, I think what I want to do is just go ahead and check it again before I forget. I think that's what I want to do. But, hey, you know, we'll come back when we have extra steps, if we have extra steps. Hallway passageway? No. Hallway only gives us one way forward. Chapel gives us a dead end. We already can get that way with the entrance hall. Let's use a hallway because it's free. Okay, hallway also opens up the den and a way forward. Okay, here we go. Bedroom. Corridor is always left unlocked. See, they give us the corridor again. Bedroom. Let's grab some more steps out of this. So we hit the bedroom. There's nothing on the shelf. Nothing lying around. This is such an interesting statue. I wonder if it means anything. Let's go straight through. Nook camera security. Security. All of these are dead ends. So I'm going to go to the closet and try to get 2 items. See what 2 items we get. A reroll, room reroll, and a diamond. Alright, cool. Room reroll is going to be great for us. As long as we don't have to use it right away. So all these ways, dead ends. Okay. We don't have a choice but to use the corridor. We don't have a choice. Another, wait a minute. We didn't have the breaker room already. Okay. So we don't have a choice but to use the corridor. I don't see anything on the way. Okay. Guest room, storeroom, nook. A nook is the only way forward. A nook is the only way forward. So this is what we have to do. We do not have a choice. Or else it's game over. Game over already. Come on. At least let us draft a tunnel this match. A gymnasium, lose 2 steps, or, wait a minute. In order to come back, lose 2 steps or lose gold. We don't care about the gold because we don't have any in the first place. So right now, this is gonna do nothing to us. Now let's see here. Guest bedroom. Might as well turn it into a dead end because these other ones go nowhere for us. So these are basically, these do nothing for us. So we might as well go for the 10 steps. Let's grab this. Maybe there's a gem in here. No gem. Now that thing was talking about sheets. That one music sheet was talking about sheets. I don't know if it was talking about bed sheets or music sheets, but we got our steps back. That's what matters. Clearly the best choice here is the East Wing Hall. That's going to give us 2 rooms. And then we can just go ahead and explore here. Breaker room, spare room. Spare room's going to do us no good. Courtyard's going to give us something to work with. The breaker box. See, can I just do this now? I just want to know if it turns those rooms completely off. So I'm gonna turn the garage on. I'm gonna turn the dark room and the gymnasium off already. I don't know what these things do. I have no idea what those do. We can keep the card system entry on. Actually, wait a minute. Key card entry system off. We just want to use keys. But can we still draft it? I wonder if that just like allows us to not draft those doors. Security, drawing room, gem requirement. Let's do this. They both cost a gem. Let's look around. Let's see if we can find keys or something. No keys. Drawing. Each time you click on a door, you draw 3 floor plans. Yes. Okay. Let's get some ways forward here. Courtyard, dining room. Does that put us all the way through? Dining room puts us all the way through. Courtyard puts us all the way through. Pantry puts us up. Alright, let's get the pantry. Get some more steps, get some more coins. This is the first time that we've seen one of these. This is the first time we've gotten an orange out of here. Usually it's an apple. Let's use a key. Boudoir. We can already get to the right, so we don't need that. Spare room straightforward. We can't light these candles, what I thought maybe we could do. I thought maybe we could light the candles. Doesn't look like that's a thing. So I think since this is going to block the next room out of the drawing room to the left, if we go that way, let's just do the spare room. Because most likely we're going to get stopped by the alright, let's redraw this because nothing's going to the left. I need something to go to the left. Passageway is really good. Cost 2 gems though. Let's do that. Let's open that up. Now I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back real quick and I'm gonna use this. I'm just gonna use this, and maybe we can draft like a dining room, a tunnel. Okay, sure. Always draft a tunnel. So like, these rooms can't be locked, right? Okay, there's something I can dig with. I can dig into. Okay. Always draft a tunnel. Okay. So does that mean, wait a minute, this is just the way forward? Nice. A tunnel. Wait a minute. Are we cooking just a little bit? This is gonna allow us, so they can lock these. This is going to allow us to just straight up go forward through this. Yeah, of course. We're gonna draft another tunnel. It's probably gonna be locked, right? It's probably gonna be locked. But I wanna get to the top again. Because you know what? If we can draft a freaking please. Okay. That's nice. We have a way all the way forward though, which is good. Now the good news is if we can draft a tunnel in the middle, if we can draft a tunnel straight down the middle, like if we get tunnel right here, There's no... Oh, yeah, you know what? They probably have a key card here or something like that. Oh, I just went way too far, right? I just absolutely went way too far. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. Those are not open to the side. Okay. So we go back this way. We go back our original way. And we're back here. We have a tunnel all the way up. All we need is some keys. All we need are some freaking keys. There they go. There are the keys. There are the freaking keys. All right. Here we go. 2 keys and a gem. We gotta walk through a lot. Let's try to stock up again here. Let's use a key. Try to stock up on some more items, maybe. Archives. You will no longer see all 3. Oh my gosh. Lose half of your steps by walking into a freaking weight room. And we used the reroll already. So you know what? I'm going to draft the archives because they're free. I'm going to draft the archives because they're free. And we're going back to the tunnels. We're going to use our last key on the tunnels here. It's probably going to lead to another locked door. Wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, we're just straight up busting through the house with these tunnels. It's just crazy. Okay, use the key. Oh, we straight up, even if we don't enter the room, we still get... Oh, okay. Library. Okay. It's looking good. It's looking good right now. Let's get a gem. Book request form. Swimbird. Books. Okay, here we go. Mount Holly Library book request form. In library use only. Books and periodicals requested with this form will be pulled and available the next time you draft the library. Please select one. Let's do drafting strategy, right? Why not? So next time we come to the library, we'll be pulling that book. Last time I was in the library, there was nothing here. And I don't believe that's going to change. There was just some... like, maybe something could be on these shelves every now and then. Which I don't see. Yeah, I don't see it all. Okay. So now, we're hoping for a straightforward. It's locked. It's freaking locked. Okay. What are our options here? Through the archives. We lose the... We're going to lose the burning glass. But I think it's fine. I think that's fine. Because honestly, we don't have enough steps to return that thing. Maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We do. We do have enough steps to return the burning glass. And I think if we don't return the burning glass now, 1, 2, 3, 4, we will have 8 steps left in the archive. So why not? You know, why not? Why not? Forget the burning glass. Forget about it. Did we get a magnifying glass again? No magnifying glass. Maybe there's some other items. Maybe there's some freaking fruit back down here. Maybe there's some freaking fruit down here. Maybe, possibly. No. Okay, let's go forward. No, you know what? We're on rank 7. Maybe, just maybe. Okay. If this is locked, oh no. I think we're done. We're done. We have 8 steps left, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't have a bedroom that's gonna give me... Yeah, I don't have a bedroom that's gonna give me anything, like any more steps or anything. So I do not think that we can make it anywhere else. We already got the pantry food. Man, the good news is that we got a freaking tunnel. We did get a tunnel. And tunnel seems pretty freaking good. If we can get the tunnel in the middle, that would be nice. Oh no, we gotta go through the nook. So yeah, see, we run out of... There's no food in here. We run out of this. So we lose our magnifying glass burning thing. But it's fine, because we got tunnels which seem to be, like, crazy good. $26 rooms. Rank 9 reached. Okay, steps taken. Let's save and continue. Let's keep it rolling. Let's keep it rolling. Day 9. I probably should be further through the house already. Maybe I should have made it to the antechamber already. But I have no idea. A tunnel? A tunnel? No, utility closet. A nook. A pantry. Sure. Let's get a key. I want to start going right back up, I think. We do get a storeroom here. It's going to give us 2 keys. But I think... Oh, nope. We can't. 2 items or storeroom? Huh. Let's go storeroom. Whoa. What just happened? Alright. Let's go storeroom. Let's look for any other extra items that may be in here. I don't think so. Maybe the only reason we found that extra key was because we had the metal detector. It was just the only reason. Here's a storeroom, so now we only have 2 options here. We go through these doors. It'd be crazy if that was locked. Billiard room, parlor room. Alright, so we're already messing ourselves up here. Because we straight up made 2 dead ends already out of our 3 options. So maybe we can find a way forward, maybe not. Keys or diamonds? Keys or diamonds? We got 3 keys. Let's do diamonds because we're not far enough to be like needing all those keys yet, I think. Maybe diamonds are more valuable in the beginning of the level. Because like the keys are supposed to be the locked doors are not supposed to occur more often until we get to the higher levels. The blue box is true. The gems are in a box with a statement containing the letter B. I mean, this is something with a B. This is something with B. And this is not. This is something. The gems are in a box with a statement containing the letter U. The blue box is true. Okay, that's U. Does this count as one of the? I mean, because like this is a statement. It does have U right there. The blue box is true. The gems are in a box containing the letter B. One of them's a lie. The gems are in a box with a statement containing the letter U. True or false? Blue box is true. So what I'm not sure about is, does this count as part of the statement? So is this a letter B box and this a letter B box? This is also, this is, oh my goodness, hold on a second. Because this has B and U. So maybe this means that this qualifies as both. The gems are in a box saying with a, the gems are in a box with a statement containing the letter B. So that means this box. This one also means this box, but also this box, I guess. So they both mean the white box and themselves. And then the white box is saying that the blue box is true, not this one. So then I guess that this would be the box. Let's try it. All right, sweet. Yeah, okay. Okay. A den, a diamond and forward. A diamond forward and side. Okay, yeah, that's perfect. That's what we want. Why'd the music stop? Someone about to stab me in my neck from behind. That was, the fact that the music just cut off like that is kind of scary. Billiard room, bedroom. Billiard room. More keys, right? Billiard room is like one of my favorite rooms because we're guaranteed some items here. Okay. 3. Where? Huh? Huh? Wait. What the heck does that mean? Is it 3 again? What does that mean? What does that mean? What? As I say, we are guaranteed items. Holy crap. What does that mean? So do we just do 9? That's what that means. Okay. 1 plus 2 is 9 again. 3 squared. Okay. Okay. 6 minus 6. Okay, wait a minute. 6 minus 16. Am I missing another color? Or is it 6 squared? So 36 minus 16 is 20. All right. Sounds good to me. Figured it out. Does that puzzle now become more and more? That's like one of the only puzzles that I'm like, I gotta think. So if it does get harder, I guess that makes the game a little bit more fun. Every now and then the box makes me like think, but what do we need here? Sure, corridor's always unlocked. Corridor's always unlocked. Let's go here and just create our dead end, possibly. This is probably going to be a dead end. Yeah. Let's do closet 2 items. Because the way forward doesn't matter. So we get a reroll and we get a shovel. Nice. I don't know if there can be extra items in this room. It's possible. But yeah, I figured that would end up being a dead end. Let's go forward. Utility closet. Oh my god. So pantry. We have to choose the pantry or we're at another dead end. So let's get some coins. Let's get an apple. Let's go forward. Chapel. I think bedroom's our only option. Oh, chapel's an option. But bedroom's a better option. Because either way, we're only getting the left door. Because the other door's a closet. This is a dead end for us. So bedroom it is. Bedroom and a tunnel. Come on. Bedroom and a freaking tunnel. There's no items in the bedroom. Nothing. Okay. It's over here. Nothing. Okay. Chapel, commissary, spare room. So let's just go. Let's just. Oh, wait a minute. Let's just go forward. Yeah. Let's just go forward. Now, wait a minute. Let's think about this. Silver key's gonna make another room this color. Nah, you know what? Let's open it with the regular key. And we've got a shovel. Yeah, dining room's the best option here. It's gonna give us 2 ways to potentially go forward. I don't think there's gonna be any items in here, so we might as well just go this way. That's gonna give us some stuff to the left. It's gonna give us 3 keys. I think I like the idea of just grabbing 3 keys right now. But see, then it makes, if we do, yikes. See, the problem with this is, okay, we got to re-roll. So if we get a dead end, basically the other way of the dining rooms, we'll just try to re-roll it. There's no way they give us, there's no way they end our lives twice. Like, if we use a re-roll, there's no, okay, this is the message to crit. Wait a minute. 3rd time underlined. Is that an actual clue for us? Let's grab these keys. Can we use the intercom this time? Anyone? Anyone? Christoph, bring them keys down. No. Okay. Last time there was a key on the floor. I think it might have just been because we had the metal detector. Okay, here we go. Here we go. There's no way. Hopefully we get it the first time. If not, we re-roll. Security room. That is... incorrect password. Let's try. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What's going on my stream? Is my stream down? Okay. Okay. Let's try. Give me a second, actually. The next thing we're trying is password, so just to let you guys know. All right, that wasn't it. What else do we got? What else do we got? Key card system. I think if we get the key card and then we get the security room and key card, and we're like in a good position to do it, we can set the key card system to high, and then we'll be able to open more doors with the key card, and we don't have to worry about keys. Okay. We're back here. Let's get out of here. How do we... Tab, maybe? We have to actually press exit. Okay, here we go. Security, let's go down. No keys, right? Oh no, I do not want the archive. I do not want the archive. I definitely don't want that. Best thing we got is the hallway. And with the hallway, we can go forward one more room. And hopefully... observatory. 10 more steps. Or a gymnasium. Which clearly we're not gonna... Well, gymnasium opens up the... Gymnasium does open up the next... It opens us up to some more stuff. Or we could just go... We could just straight up go for the 10 extra steps right now. You know what? There's only one way forward. So let's go with the observatory. And then... we'll just look through here and just see what's good. The slice. 3 steps. Okay. So I'm not sure if it's just like every time we come here, it's just going to be the next thing. Because I think so far they've been in order. Yeah, so we got the North Star 1, Twins 2, the Slice 3, 1 Gem, Northern Cross. I think it's just going in order here. Draxus kind of sucks. Everything's 50% off. And then Bloom of the Sky. So I guess eventually we get Bloom of the Sky and maybe it just stays there. Maybe it just stays at the end. Let's see if there's any items, I guess, lying around. No items on that table. And then that's just to rotate. Okay, so no items in the room. Let's go back this way. We got 3 extra steps. Hopefully they'll let us use them. Hopefully they'll let us use our 3 extra steps. Let's go here. Dark room. Dark room's gonna give us 2 options forward. Laboratory we've never been to. Don't we have right now? Don't we have? We do not have the breaker room. So I'm wondering if the dark room then goes out, can we go back to the breaker room and just turn the lights back on? Which, like, that would make a lot of sense. I don't like the fact that I can't see the drawings coming out of here, so I think we're gonna continue to limit ourselves. Oh my goodness, the dark room is the only one. The dark room is the only one with doesn't cost a gem, and we only have 1 gem left. Commissary, items for sale. Yikes, 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 yikes. Do we take a chance? Let's go to the laboratory. We never got in the lab. Cutscene? No. Alright, let's see what's here. Heating and cooling curves. H2O melting point at 0.1 ppt 0.5. Oh, between 0.1 and 0.5. Okay. Room temperature. Complete thaw at 20 degrees Celsius. Starts melting at 0. Obviously, and then freeze below. Test 205 at atmospheric pressure, 93 kPa. Lab technician Randolph. Okay, Randolph. Doesn't seem to be anything that we can interact with other than that note. Maybe some stuff up here. Oh my good, I hope I don't have to decipher any of this. I hope not. Okay. Okay. This is probably some type of clue. Oh, yep. I can actually look at that. Huh. I'm gonna take a picture. Just take a picture of that and not worry about. Whoa, okay, hold on a second. Whoa, 3 well, this is am I supposed to freaking decipher this? Hold on. 3, maybe 3 first. What is... Uh-oh. Let's look at the picture. 3, maybe 8. There's no 12. 2. Or maybe it means 3, 2, 5 are up. 10 is also up. 9 is up. 4 is down, 7 is down. 6 is down, and 1 is down. Wait a minute. Okay. Can I put it halfway? No. I need power. I need power. But I feel like that's what that means. The only 4 that are down are 4, 7, 6, and 1. So I think this might be the combination of things that we have to do here. How do I get out? There we go. Oh, okay, that just puts us back in. So maybe a breaker box will help us out. Oh, we need a boiler room then. A boiler room. Welcome to the Mount Holly Laboratory. Press enter. Okay. Experiment setup. Let's see. In the laboratory, you are free to experiment by testing and combining different mechanics to create an original and unique house feature that will last until the end of the day. Continue. Choose cause and effect. Okay. Permanently add 1 gold to your allowance. That's a permanent boost. So yeah, definitely that. Definitely this. Alright, alright. Like, yeah, 100%. Whenever you draft an archive... Is this... This is just straight up if we draw the drawing room. So maybe we don't actually have to, do we have a drawing room already? No. I don't know. I don't think so. Let's just do this because we might not actually need to draw it. If you draw each bedroom you draft. What's the difference between draft and draw? Is draw permanent? Is draw like after you do it? Oh no. while drafting if you draw a drawing room floor plan. So I think it's just like if one shows up, permanent +1 to our allowance. So let's just do that. Yeah. Sure. Press enter to return to the main menu. Okay. Research logs. No experiments found. Okay. Pause experiment. No, thank you. Log into the network. Terminal password. Okay. Let's get out of here. Yeah. We don't have a password yet. All right. Let's see what we got here. This is the only way forward, right? It's the only way we have forward. Drawing room. Weight room. Lose half of our... Oh, my goodness. That's so terrible. So way forward. Boudoir is a dead end. Lose half of our freaking... Wait a minute. Let's just redraw, right? You're... Oh, no, only lose 2. That's a way forward. Kitchen takes us to a dead end. Or not. Yeah, kitchen takes us to a dead end. Utility closet. Breaker box. Wait a minute. Then we need the boiler room. Okay, so we just do gymnasium and lose 2 steps. Okay. Are there any items on the ground? No items on the bench. And we need a key card. Alright, we're cooked. We're cooked this run. We are completely cooked. Untested. Did we come across any... I don't think we came across anything that we could dig up. I don't believe so. Was there anything outside we could dig up? Should we go look while we have a shovel? Let's just go outside and see if there's anything that we can dig up while we have a shovel. Let me make sure I'm going the right way here. We gotta go dining room. That's the way forward. Dining room's the way forward. And then spare room. Yep. Cool, cool, cool. This way through here, through here. Only one way to go. Yep, here we are at the beginning. Yeah, I guess let's check outside and see if there's any dig spots with our last 20 steps. Oh, I got stopped by this? Oh, okay. I guess so. Whoa, whoa, wait a minute. Make a wish? Okay. Not sure what that does. But I just made a wish. Sounds good to me. So right now, no more steps. Just looking for maybe like a little dig spot while we have the shovel. There's bound to be one outside, right? Maybe there's one in here that we just missed. No dig spots. Alright. Let's go back up around the tent area. And then if we don't find anything, we just got to call it a day. We hit a dead end everywhere else. Oh yeah, if you're here for the first time, don't forget to hit that follow button. Hit the follow button, get those notifications when I go live. We've been playing a lot of Blueprints lately. We've been playing a lot of Kazan lately. We've been playing some Fortnite. We've been playing... what else have we been playing? I've been playing one other game, and I can't think of it right now. Blueprints, Fortnite. Oh, we've been playing some Repo. Yeah, we have been playing some Repo. We've been playing some Repo. We've been playing some Wreckfest as well on stream. We haven't played Wreckfest in a while, though. So maybe, just maybe, tonight we'll play some Wreckfest. That's a fun time. That's a fun time. But yeah, we're playing a lot of games now, and we'll be playing even more in the months to come. Maybe years to come. As soon as I can get affiliate and partner and all that good stuff, I'll be streaming a lot more for you guys. Alright. Nothing outside, I believe. Oh, okay, we gotta call it a day with the tab button. We can't just go in our tent. We actually have to call it a day in the settings. Let's call it. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like maybe when we get to the lab again. Maybe when we get to the lab again. Oh, snap. Alina Carter, 69. Thank you. Thank you for the follow. I know it's been a while. Maybe you're not in here anymore. But thank you. I didn't even hear the notification. You know what? Before we get into this next day, I've got to take a phone call. So I'm going to put you guys on a be right back screen. But we are going to hit save and continue. Put you guys on a be right back screen. Do not forget, Peppa is level 13. When we get Peppa to level 15, we can start changing colors. We can start changing colors. At level 15, we unlock purple for Peppa. All right. I'm going to put you guys on the screen, and I will be back. Oh. Hold on a second. I'll get it. All right, be right back. All right, then we're back. Let's get this next run going. Billiard room, standard room, nook. Let's go ahead and get a few keys. You know, we keep seeming to get the silver key from here. And the silver key is not really doing us any good so far. Where's 10? Silver key doesn't seem to be doing us any good. Now, I don't know. This right here. Is this 4 and 16? So this is 20. Minus 20. No, right? No, right? Or is this... Okay. Let's get this. 6 squared. So 36 minus 20. 16. Okay. All right, awesome. I wonder if this room is gonna get any more like interactive. Can I pick this up? No. Because seeing that just got like a new element added to it makes me think that it's a possibility. Okay, parlor. So another puzzle. Or we can just straight up go den. We don't need the den because the entrance hall we're already going to get. So let's go parlor. It's the best choice for us right now. Let's go ahead and pick this up and read the boxes. Every box is black. Okay, so that's false. So that's our first false. Every box contains gems. Probably another false. The statement on one of the other 2 boxes should be true if you replace the word every with this. So false, false, true. This box contains gems. Nice. All right, let's see here. Parlor, let's go this way. Drawing room. I don't believe our thing is still active, and we don't have anything in code check anymore. Might as well drawing room. Drawing room, best option here. Let's see. This is a dead end, right? So we might as well make it a storeroom. Might as well. All right, let's go ahead and grab all this stuff. We got coin. We got 2, 2, 1. 2 keys, 2 diamonds, and 1 coin. Now, see, I've never found any like extra things in this room, but I could be just missing. I don't believe this is a room I spent too much time in ever. We might be able to use this later. Are there any clues on this portrait? Maybe. Whoa, wait a minute. What is this? Ho ho! Now wait a second. We might even have the code to the safe. Whoa. Emily Rose, welcome. Welcome. 9083, I believe. No, it doesn't look like that's the code either. Maybe we read it wrong though. So we'll try 9038. No. Let's clear this. 9083. Enter. Did we... We're supposed to open this some other way. Oh no. So is there another safe? There could be another safe. Emily Rose, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the freaking follow. That's amazing. Dude, this is another safe that we don't know how to open. Yet another one. Can we? No. Huh. And I wonder if the safe code changes. 9083. I don't know what else to do here. Bedroom, den. Den's a good option. Den's a really good option. You get a diamond. And 2 ways forward. Sweet. Let's go this way first. Chapel, nook. Let's go with the key, maybe. Or did we get 2 items? 2 items or a key? We already have a way forward. Sure. You know what? Why not? Let's get 2 items here. Probably get a oh, what is this? A rabbit's foot. Greater chance of finding items. Fine by me. Fine by me. Let's see here. Probably some crap in here, you know. West Wing Hall. Yeah, let's do that. That's 2 ways. It's 2 ways forward. It's better than getting cut off here. Chapel, nursery, commissary. You know, commissary actually looks pretty good here. Just because it's a way forward. We lose a... Do we just do another nursery? Sure. Oh, we've never done the nursery, actually. We've never been in the nursery. But every time we draft a bedroom, we're going to get 5 steps. Let's see here. Oh, we can't jump. Can we do anything with this guy? Nope, nope. Okay, here we go. The Red Prince. This is the original book. This is the first book of Marion Marigold. And we don't have to request this in the library. Okay, here we go. There was a red prince who sat on a red throne. He had a red crown made of rubies. And a red castle made of stone. Okay. Let's make sure there's not any clues in here. The prince had a love for all things red. It's the only true color, the prince often said. He could not stand the sight of a canary or a crow. He could not stand the white of a swan in the snow. And he never looked up for fear of the view. He had heard that the sky was not a red hue. So he always had a book to turn his eyes down if he was ever outside when the clouds weren't around. And do you know which book the prince always had? The one that made him happy whenever he was sad. A story he had read in the bath and the bed. And maybe you can guess with the clues that we have said. It was the story of a boy who also wore red. And he looked like our prince, from his toes to his head. And as you, my reader, might already assume, this book is quite near you, in fact, in the same room. A story about you, if it needs to be said, about a red prince and his book. The red book we just read. Okay, now I'm going to go through here and I'm going to look and see if there are any clues. Any clues? I don't believe so. Well, here's some coins. Can't go through here. A ball. I might have to make this. I'm gonna run through this this run here, and then we might have to make this our stopping point after this run because I've got to take some more phone calls. Let's see here. What color is this room that we're in now? Okay. Don't want to use my special key. Oh, here we go. No, I haven't been paying attention. Are all the bedrooms the same color? I know whenever we draft a bedroom, we're going to get more than... Oh, nice coin purse. Coin purse. Let's look here. A nook and a pantry both lead to dead ends. Should we come this way? And see what's happening. A nook and a closet. So the nook leads down. Closet, kitchen. Let's just go ahead and use that. Maybe we can loop back around to the beginning. I don't believe that we've unlocked anything that's like crazy that we need to get to. Storeroom, billiard room, parlor, den, closet, nursery, wing. There's nothing crazy that we need to loop back around to. But if we put a chapel in, it'll give us some options. It'll waste our gold, but it'll give us some options here. We can continue down and we can continue right. Based on our orientation, it would be left, but right side of the map. Utility closet, hallway. This is going to give us some even more options. Let's do this. It's going to give us some more options. Let's check this room just in case. Just in case. We've never seen anything. We might be able to light some freaking candles in here with our with that one item if we can build it again. Might be a thing. Hallway. Okay. This is clearly going to be unlocked. A bathroom. Passageway for 2 gems. Kitchen. We're more likely to find items on this run, so why not? You know? Why not? Maybe for the first time in forever. For the first time, actually, the first time ever. Actually, I should say. No, there's nothing in here. Still, even with the slight chance to find more items, which I don't even know if it was a slight chance. It might have been just a chance. Greater chance. Greater. I don't know I don't know how greater is, but didn't make an item appear in the bathroom. Let's go with security room, yeah? Sure, why not? Sure, why not? Oh, nice. Let's get an apple. Maybe I've been missing that apple this whole time. Nothing else to grab. Let's see what we got here. Weight room, spare room. Spare room's back down here. Spare room passageway. The passageway. It's just spare room because it's free. Hopefully once we get past the spare room, there's a way to go. Let's give us... Oh, that's good. Yeah. That's good. Let's get a dining room. Dining room is going to give us some more options forward. Dinner's not served. Alright, here we go. Commissary, pantry. Let's go pantry so we don't waste the diamonds just yet. Get some more apples. Get some more money. I think we're cooked here at this corner. We can do a coat check. And with the coat check, we can maybe check our rabbit's foot because so far our rabbit's foot has done absolutely nothing for us. So maybe since we're already like halfway through the map, our rabbit's foot's not going to be as useful as it could be. It's not going to be as useful as it could be. Commissary. Let's do code check. Let's check one of our items for the next day. Let's check the Lucky Rabbit's Foot and exit. And maybe when we get a code check more closer to the beginning of a level, we can take that out. Oh yes, we're gonna go spare room, security room. Yeah, no card keys just yet. So we're making some progress. Maybe. Oh yikes. Oh yikes. Commissary is our only option here. So good thing we didn't waste our gems before. We have 8 gems. Or 8 gold. A shovel, a set of gems, a gem. Sure, why not? Let's get a gem for 3. We can get 2 gems. Do we need a magnifying glass? What will a magnifying glass do for us? Do we already have a kitchen? We don't have a kitchen yet. Will a magnifying glass help us out right there? Let's just use it. Let's grab that. Let's go back over here. And you know what? Let's see if we can use the magnifying glass. Oh. Oh. Swan Song. That is the terminal password. Swan Song. Okay. Okay. So we now have the password for the terminal. I don't know if that's a lab or the security room, but do we have the security room? Didn't we just come through that? Didn't we just come through the security room? Oh yeah, let's try it out. Let's try it out, you know? Press enter. Let's log into the network. Terminal password. Oh wait, do I have caps lock on? It was all capital. Here we go. Password accepted. Oh yeah. Connecting to the network. Well, what is this going to do for us? Make a lot of noise. Network login. Staff services. Remote. Oh my goodness. This is a lot of stuff. This is a lot of stuff. You know what? I think I need glossary of terms. What? Okay. Oh, we can get an allowance from the entrance hall. Okay. Archived floor plan. Okay, yeah, we already know what those are. A bedroom. One of the most common types of rooms. Bedrooms are typically used for resting and regaining steps and are identifiable by the violet borders of their floor plan. So all bedrooms are the same color. Okay, code check. Color. Violet for bedrooms, orange for hallways, green for green rooms, yellow for shops, red for red rooms, and blue for blueprints. Default type. Interesting. Draw. Drawing is the initial pulling of the 3 floor plans from the draft pool at the beginning of drafting. Okay, so that confirms our belief that that science experiment that we started would have given us a coin, even if we just if the drawing room was one of the 3 options. It would have given us a coin. So to illustrate the difference between drawing and drafting, remember that 3 floor plans are drawn, but only 1 is drafted. Okay. I would have thought it was the opposite. So, draft pool. Draft pool. Yeah, okay. Drafting. The action of selecting a floor plan from 3 options presented to you after clicking a door. So it's drafting. Okay. Dirt. Occasionally you may find piles of dirt on the estate. Yeah. Derigi blocks? What is that? Oh, this game is scheduled to be added in a future patch. Now, is that like a dev note where it's like an actual future patch, or like does that mean we got to unlock it? I'm assuming it's like a real dev note and it's like in like a later patch of the game. Directory contains detailed information for all the rooms on the estate that you have drafted. Okay. Dig. Occasionally you may find... why do I feel like dig and dirt could have been the same thing? Dead end. A dead end is any room lacking a second doorway. If a room has ever had any additional doorways, it is not considered a dead end, even if those doorways are blocked. Huh. Okay. Contraption. Workshop is a useful room in which you can experiment trying out different combinations of inventory items in an attempt to create a new and unique contraption. All right. Let's back up one. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a freaking second. Holy smokes. Okay. 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 Grounds, hallway, house, key, estate. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Okay. A green room. This might be... Okay. Alright, so green rooms most likely buff other green rooms. Mechanical. These rooms are often heavy. Mechanics contain control systems that can interact with other elements on the estate. These rooms are marked by a symbol of a gear. Now, I don't think they're a certain color, though. Network. Are we just in the system now? Do I not have to type the password every time? Most things on the estate reset from one day to the next. It's the nature of the house. However, the few things that are permanent... Okay, yeah, that's understandable. I understand that now. Redraw. Okay, red room. Yep. Okay. Security locked. Electronic power doors reinforced steel. It can only be accessed via key card. Are considered security locked. These doors appear with more frequency the more higher up in the rank you are in the house. So not only do we have to worry about locked doors, but now the higher rank we get locked and security. All right. Reset. What is this? Each morning the house returns to its default. Okay. Permanent changes. Okay. Yeah. Got it. T through Z. Tomorrow. Trunk. Upgrade. West path. West wing. Okay. Return to there. Electronic mail. Permissions of this terminal do not allow access to electronic mail account. Currently, this feature can only be accessed via the terminal located in the office. Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that. Okay. Press enter. Hold on a second. Log into the network. Terminal password. Okay. Password accepted. All right, here we go. Holy smokes. Data transfers. Not currently available. Okay. So we did that. Remote terminal access. Does that mean it is possible to connect to other active terminals elsewhere in the estate using RTA? View active terminals. Yeah, so it would be nice once we get to the other terminals and then actually put the password in. I think that I don't know if we have to do it every run, but that should help us out. Punch in and out. Temporary disabled as of November 4th. Okay, return to staff services. Staff announcements. I don't think anyone else has access to this network this month except you, Simon, so if you're reading this, just know we're all rooting for you. Your friends in faithful service. Okay. Request schedule change. This temporary disabled. Yep. Okay. Special orders. If you would like to get a specific brand of gum or your favorite fruit, the commissary is now taking special orders for all members of the staff. Special orders can take 1 to 3 days. Place a special order. Sure. What would you like to order? A brass compass, magnifying glass, metal detector, running shoes, shovel, sleeping mask, sledgehammer. What does a sledgehammer do? Sledgehammer is the only thing that we haven't gotten. It costs money. Sure. Would you like the commissary to order a sledgehammer? Wait. Actually, you know what? Commissary had a sledgehammer in it before. So far, the most useful thing so far has been the metal detector, if I'm being honest. So I think I'm going to order the metal detector. Approve order. Order accepted. Sledgehammer we haven't gotten. The sledgehammer I know, I think I saw that it costs 8 gold. Let's see here. Okay, so through the commissary. Once again, no gold. See, shovel 6. I believe the sledgehammer would be 8 if it was inside. This is the game that they were talking about. I guess that's going to be patched in a future update. Yeah. Dirigi blocks. Okay. Can I get some water? No. Can I get some cigarettes? No. Okay. Office is the only option, I think. Office is the only option. All right. Opportunity to earn and spread money. Cool. Office. Now, with the office, we get another computer. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Press enter. Run payroll. Let's log into the network, of course. Terminal password. Password accepted. Of course it was. Connected to the network. You know what? We're cooking a little bit now. The second computer that's connected. Hopefully it stays connected throughout. Okay, we got all that. We got all that. Sweet. Oh, yeah. Somebody's playing with Peppa up there. Somebody's playing with Peppa. Let's level him up. Network login. Let's log out. We got it connected to the system. Let's go back in here. Oh, yeah. He's begging for more pets. He's begging for more pets. Press enter. Run payroll. Okay. After running this process, checks will be placed in each of the staff members' room. This includes each servant's quarter. And, yeah, sure. Run payroll. Successfully issued. Okay. Return to the main menu. Yes. Spread gold. Yeah. Office can facilitate a modest distribution of coins withdrawn from the staff incentives program. These coins are spread, distributed in a number of rooms currently active throughout the estate. Let's spread the gold. Function successful. The number of gold coins have been withdrawn from staff incentives program and spread throughout the estate. All right, let's return to the main menu and let's exit. And then let's go draft. How's progress going in this game? Progress is going. I can tell you that. We found another safe. Oh, we drafted an office for the first time. That's what room we're in now. We found another safe. Now, the safe password that we have did not unlock that safe. So, I'm not sure what that's about. Yeah, there is another safe. There might be multiple safes. We did, in fact, find... I'm just looking for some more clues here. We found the password to the terminal, you know? So now we can log into the computers, and we linked 2 of those already. I'm not sure if they stay linked through runs. But I think we're doing pretty good. And we just spread gold throughout the mansion. So. Oh, this is nice. This is nice. We draft a tunnel. The thing about tunnels. Oh. Sure. Hopefully the next one's not locked. Hopefully the next one is not locked. Yeah, we actually explored outside of the estate. I built... Oh, a shovel. Okay, hold on a second. They just give us that. So now we can come over here. Let's dig. Let's dig here. Maybe we can find some items. Nothing of interest. All right, but that's okay because in every tunnel we can dig. An old tin can. Not worth picking up. So, we found something, but it was useless. So far, I've found nothing. I have found absolutely nothing. Oh yeah, tunnel. The good thing about tunnels is once you dig in a tunnel, the next thing that you draft is always going to include a tunnel. Nothing of interest buried here. Okay. Hopefully this is not locked. Freak. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. So let's do one more tunnel. Let's do one more tunnel. And hopefully we can draft a room. Whoa, what was that? What was that? Is that the dinner bell? Is that the dinner bell maybe? Yeah, because we hit level 8, so maybe that's something about the dinner bell. But we don't have... Oh, we have a dining room now. So we can continue to explore. Actually, this is our only way forward. So if this is locked... We got the special key, silver key. If this is locked, let's do the library because it's the only thing we can do without ending the run for us. And in the library, we got a key. That's awesome. And we requested this book last time we were in the library. So, here we go. Let me see. The last borrowers were Kimberly Thompson and Simon P. Jones. The potential within there are... Holy smokes. That is 15 pages. Holy smokes. All right. Dig a tunnel, dig a tunnel. Yep. That's what we were doing. We finished our tunnel, and we actually got out of it. The ambitious young architect, a fresh blueprint represents... Oh, to the ambitious young architect, a fresh blueprint represents a world of boundless possibilities. When you're staring at a blank canvas, you have unlimited potential and ideas to explore. But with an abundance of options at your disposal, the architect can also become overwhelmed by the countless choices and decisions that need to be made. Should I craft a hallway or a closet? How many bedrooms do I need in my house? Is passageway really worth 2 gems? That's a very tough question. That one stumped me a lot of time. All these questions can compound, adding layers of complexity and stress to the design process. That's why it's even more important to develop simple and effective strategies that you can employ while drafting your house to ensure a successful project outcome. In this volume of Architectural Digest, we aim to provide architects with some of these strategies and even assist them in developing their own. Okay, gems. Although many architects employ different strategies when developing their house designs, most of them agree on one guiding principles. Have gems while drafting. You know, wow. Here, we probably need to read the gem strats. Oh, also, magnifying glass. Helps us find some clues. We don't need it right now, though. So let's get that. Let's move that to the side. Have gems while drafting. One of the most common ways architects draft themselves into a corner is by not having enough resources. Yep, that's happened countless times. If you lack the gems to consider all 3 presented options, you may be forced to draft a room you do not want. Okay, you guys are telling me things that I know already. Let's see. Focus on drafting rooms that grant you gems and prioritize acquiring gems as early in the day as you can. Yeah, so gems early, keys later is what I've kind of figured out. That we need the gems to draft the rooms that we want to in the beginning and get those resources, and then we're gonna need keys later because once we get to the higher levels, more towards the antechamber, those are the levels, or those are the doors that are gonna most likely be locked. So we need to have keys by the time we get, I don't know, maybe for like floor 6 and above. Well, let's see. Make sure you check for gems in the room you are in before clicking the door. I do this way too much. Okay. Think about saving some gems for emergencies. I only try to spend them if I really need them. Okay. I will never draft a passageway on the first 5 ranks. It's a simple strat that has served me well. Okay. Never draft a passageway in the first 5 ranks, according to Kyle P. If you see gems for sale in any of the shops, buy them out. Oh, okay. Don't pass up a wine cellar, even if you're not thirsty. There's no such thing as too many gems. Huh. Planning your house. When you begin drafting a house, it's important to start each day with a solid foundation. Draft early ranks first. You know, yeah, this would have been very helpful in the beginning. And of all the books that I could request, this one was at the very bottom. And I'm like, that looks like it might be the most useful. So I'm going to request this book. And, you know, it's 15 pages of just straight, you know, clues. So, yeah, we're going to read the game manual, basically. Draft early ranks first. Draft early ranks first. Okay. Very common mistake beginners make is drafting in a straight line north and ignoring the many unopened doors. See, I haven't been really doing that. I did that when I do that when I get the freaking tunnel, because it's an easy way to get to ranks 8 and 9. As soon as we get 8, we can get the dining room like stocked with some food, some dinner. And then, you know, I just want to get up to where the antechamber is. Probably gives us a higher chance of like getting in there. I think we're only one room away right now that I think about it. Do we know the highest rank? So far, like the ranks are when you see, okay, I can show you on this page. When you're on this page, this is rank 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And this is where the antechamber is. So as of right now, the highest rank is 9. Rank 8 is when we unlock like a meal for the day. So yeah, that's how the ranks work. Yeah, it took me like till run 3 to actually realize that. When these architects reach higher ranks, they quickly discover they do not have enough keys or gems to continue. Their day usually ends by returning to the lower ranks to draft the doors that they skipped, only to find rooms and items. Yeah, I feel like we've kind of already been doing this. That was kind of like, I don't know, fairly apparent to me that I should be skipping doors. I should be stocking up on resources before I go to those higher levels. As the layout to the right demonstrates, even a path of rooms that snakes through the house and does not go in a straight line can also be structurally weak if you are leaving lots of unopened doors and a lot of ranks behind you. By starting each day on a strong foundation of rooms on the early ranks, you will have a much better chance of finding success when you eventually start heading further into your house. Okay. Top drafting combos. 5 combos you don't want to miss. Okay. I've only ever seen this thing once. It cost 3 gems, so even if I did. Another aspect to consider when planning your house is the order in which you draft rooms. For instance, if you draft cloister before terrace, you will be down to 3 gems. But if you draft them in reverse order, cloister would be free. Huh? Oh, yeah, that makes sense. See, this is one of the things that I was wondering when I was going through rooms was, once you draft something in the house, does it take it out of the pool of things you can draft, or can you draft 2 of them? So this is basically telling me, it's not telling me just like outright, but this is basically telling me like once I draft something, it takes it out of the pool, which is why I didn't want to, this is why I didn't want to, oh man, I lost my train of thought. I just saw the Great Hall could be unlocked by the foyer, and I just completely lost my train of thought. So we're just going to continue reading this. Identifying synergies. Okay, yes. Optimal order. Got you. So green rooms do not cost. We can draft the cloister for free. The foyer will unlock all the doors in the Great Hall, which is, it's awesome. That's what freaking distracted me. Yeah, we've been doing this one. Or we've been looking at this for sure. Whenever you draft a bedroom, gain 5. This counts as 2 bedrooms. Got you. Office opportunity. Yeah. So this is what we're hoping for. This is what I was saying. If we draft a conference room, all that money that was spread throughout the house will be in the conference room, which would be nice. I've never even seen an attic. The more items you have, the greater your chances of being able to create a contraption in the workshop. So I guess draw an attic, which might be something, it might be a blueprint that we have to find, just like the tunnels. We had to find the tunnels. Yeah, let's see if we can find the attic at some point, and then we can do the workshop. Yeah. Oh, 2 pairs of combos aren't the only form of room synergy. You will find some floor plans only work by drafting other specific rooms. These rooms aren't powerful on their own, but they can become very useful when their connectivity is eventually discovered. The utility closet, of course, dude. Oh, powers the garage door and grants west path access. Dark room turns the light back on. Okay, that was one of the things I was wondering. Once we get a dark room, can we turn it back on with the utility closet? Because every time we walk in the dark room, the lights trip. Okay, gymnasium. Turn the lights off to prevent step loss. Huh. Makes sense. The only thing about the dark room is like it seems like the gymnasium, as soon as you find the utility closet, turn the gymnasium off and lights will be off. That's good. Now, if you get the dark room, you actually have to walk into the dark room before the lights trip. So then you have to get the dark room and then go backtrack all the way to your utility closet. And yeah. So this one's not as good as a gymnasium. So every time I get a utility closet, I will be turning the gymnasium lights off. And I will try to power on the garage. I don't know if I need the garage first. Let me see. Let's it doesn't do anything by itself, but it can literally power up or down the other rooms you have drafted in your house. So because it says you have drafted, maybe you have to wait for one of these before you can actually draft this and like use it. So if I draft this without having any of these yet, anything that I do on the breaker might not work, but I'm still going to try it with the gymnasium. Just turn the lights off completely as soon as I see it. Other examples of connectivity. Her ladyship's chamber. Next time you enter a boudoir, gain 10 steps. Next time you enter a walk-in closet, gain 3 diamonds. Yeah, of course. Her ladyship's chamber, wouldn't be right if that didn't buff the walk-in closets, right? One of the more simple examples. Yep. All right, we read that. Boiler room, power source. The boiler room, the boiler room, we found a lab earlier. And in order to power the lab, we need to get the boiler room. That's exactly what this is going to explain here. So maybe I should just read. The boiler room connects ducts from room to room to run steam power to specific destinations in the house. Laboratory, garage, laundry room, furnace, and pump room all have uses for steam power. Okay. Pump room. Teresia, what is good? Thank you for stopping by. Oh yeah. Let's get those. What is Shroud doing in that emote? He's going crazy. He's done something. He's like shooting everybody. That is a thing that Shroud does. But hey, I appreciate you stopping by, Teresia, maybe. Yeah, thanks. Let me see. Also, Teresia, don't forget to hit that follow button. Come hang out. If you like what you see, if you like hanging out, if you like the vibes, hit that follow button. Don't miss when I go live. What does stinky cheese mean? Speaking of pump room. And feed Peppa the dragon. You know what? That's right. Peppa. Wait, we can't feed Peppa yet. I need to hit some checkpoints here. We need 50 followers. So, oh my goodness, we're at 30. We're at 30 right now. Okay, we're moving a little bit. We need 50 followers so we can get affiliate. And once we get affiliate, we can do a little bit more with Peppa. We might be able to feed. There's some other stuff. I gotta check all the things that we can do. And then we unlock even more when I hit, what is the other thing called after affiliate? When I hit partner. Yeah, when I hit partner, the world is our oyster, chat. The world is our freaking oyster when I hit partner. We're going to be doing so much stuff. We're going to be doing so much stuff when I hit partner. All right. Pump room. This room controls the water level throughout rooms in the estate and can interact directly with the pool. Actually, you know what? Let me take this time out again to thank Teresia for that follow. That's awesome. That's awesome. And I hope to see you in here quite often. All right, let's continue. Throughout rooms in the estate and can interact directly with the pool, aquarium, greenhouse, kitchen. We can drain the water out of the aquarium. That's kind of messed up. There was a lot of fish in there. And several other features located outside of the main house. Outside of the main house. It's got to be like... outside of the main house, it's got to be some stuff we haven't seen yet. We also found a lock outside. We found a gate outside with like some lock combination. Yeah, it's one of those dial locks. So we got to figure out where we can find that combination. All right, tips and tricks. We're almost to the end of this book. In the kitchen, you can check which course is being served in the dining room that day. Really? This will allow you the opportunity to draft specific rooms that will make the meal even more delicious. What kind of stuff are we talking about? Look, all I know, I'm telling you, the world is our freaking oyster. We're going to figure it out. That's so far in the future. I'm not even close. I'm not even freaking close to being partner. So we gotta hit some more marks. First we gotta hit affiliate. And then once we hit affiliate, I can promise you that we're gonna be doing so much more. I'm gonna be putting more links for you guys to do stuff. Maybe more things like Peppa. Maybe more things like Peppa. Like maybe there'll be more stream elements for you guys to interact with. We gotta interact with Peppa a little bit though. Peppa's level 13. Can we get Peppa to level 15? When we get Peppa to level 15, we're gonna be able to turn Peppa purple. In the kitchen. Oh wait, did I already read that? Yeah. Okay. Besides counting as 2 bedrooms, bunk room also counts as 2 rooms. Wow. Okay. This will increase the amount of steps granted by the master bedroom. I haven't even seen that. Okay. The amount of gold spread by the tomb. Haven't seen that. And the amount of keys found in the servants' quarters. I've been to the servants' quarters, and I don't think there's any keys in there. Maybe I didn't look in the right place. Each time you solve a puzzle in the billiard room or parlor, the difficulty will increase slightly to the next time you draft that room. Okay, see, now that right there is something we found out today. In the billiard room, the little dart puzzle, they started adding different symbols. We've been having to square some numbers. Just because you didn't find any items in a room when you first explored it, the math puzzle got harder. Not really crazy, but it got a little harder. Just because you didn't find any items in a room when you first explored it doesn't mean that will be the case the next time you draft it. Okay, yeah, that's true. We've experienced that a few times with the bedroom. Teresia, I appreciate that. Thank you. The day after drafting freezer, it enters an automated cooldown freezing cycle, which can not be drafted for the next 24 hours. I think you can do something about that in the laboratory. I think you can do something about the things being frozen. There was a defrost setting or something like that, thaw setting. If you are stuck and you don't know what to do in a specific room, sometimes it is smart to move on. There are multiple ways to solve many of the challenges you will come across, and there's a very good chance you will find a piece of information down the road which may help. That's for instance, we found that safe today. We were in the drawing room, and the portrait in the drawing room actually showed me a picture of one of the candles moved in a certain way to where it looked like it had a lever, and I just pulled the lever in the room and a safe came out. When in doubt, draft rooms you have never seen before. Okay, that's something we haven't been doing. Even if you do not think the rooms seem very useful, they may still hold useful clues and information that may help you on your journey. Yeah, that's starting to become a little bit more apparent now. So the drawings do help. Yeah. The portrait did help us. Teresia, if you want to get in contact with me, if you want to talk to me, if you want to share any of your artwork, or whatever other things that you do, the Discord link is right below my stream. You can find it on Twitch right below my stream. Discord link. There's a TikTok link there. There's a YouTube link. Yeah, all those things currently. Obviously, more stuff will be added later. But yeah, if you want to get in contact with me through Discord, the link's right there. Word from the editor. Although with this volume we have provided our readers with many potential strategies and tricks to try, we here at Architectural Digest hope that aspiring architects know that there truly is no set blueprint for success. Forging your own path and coming up with your own unique strategies will, in our humble opinion, always provide the best results. Each architect has his own favorite room, each builder has his own favorite tool, and thus each player will in turn will develop their own style of play and discover their own secrets and tricks that they can share with the world, or keep to themselves. Whatever strategy you employ, we wish you the best of luck drafting and hope you build the house of your dreams. Okay, we're finally through it. We're finally through the book. All right, we got a lot of useful information, a ton of useful information out of that. Now, the only issue is, where is the list of books so we can request another one? Do we have to find the library once again? We have one key, so we can go through that door if it's locked, the library door. And it looks like it's going to unlock the door that's right before the antechamber. And then hopefully, we can make our way. See? Yep. It's locked all right. It's locked all right. Oh, okay. So we can... Oh, we can't... Freezes your accounts. Money and diamonds will not reset at the end of the day and cannot be adjusted or used until tomorrow. Wow, it actually tells me that you subscribed if someone subscribes on YouTube. That's so cool. Thank you very much for that. I did not think the YouTube was linked. Mailroom. A package will be delivered here the day after drafting this room. So our next run will have a package. Yeah, if you subscribe to the YouTube, oh my gosh, there's so much content there already. We got a lot of the YouTube. My aim with the YouTube is hopefully to highlight all of like the funniest parts of my streams, right? So if you want to be here for the ride, all the shorts look great. That's awesome. You're going to have a ton of fun going through those shorts. I can almost guarantee you a laugh. I can guarantee you multiple laughs through there. I had so much fun going through my streams and freaking picking out parts of the stream that were just funny or just like unfortunate. I had a lot of laughs going through there and like picking out stuff. So I believe that if you go through the YouTube, you'll definitely have a laugh. You'll definitely have a fun time. And you'll see the results. What is this on the ground? You'll see the results of like all these countless hours I've put into streaming already. I'm hoping to, share the YouTube with your friends. Share the Discord with your friends. Let's get some more people in here, And if it's, I get along. I like the viewers that are in here. Nobody's been rude. Everyone's been helpful at some point or another. So you know what? Invite your friends. More people like you, the better. Okay, Dad. Simon P. Jones got something from his dad. Mount Holly Estate. We've heard Simon P. Jones somewhere else. Simon P. Jones was the last person to have the book checked out. That's who that was. Okay, here we go. SKR6789. We're going to write that down because that could be a few things. SKR 6789. That could be a few things. The door code, the safe codes could be 4 digits. The that little wait, let me see. Is that the only thing? Huh. It's circled. You know what? Let's just take a picture of this, just in case. There's a few numbers on here. But yeah, hopefully that's a clue. Space rizzing us up. Oh, not my intention. Sometimes, you know, sometimes that natural charm just comes out, right? Let's see. But hey, you know what? Whatever works. Does he give me some follows and some subscriptions? I'll see. These are two different things that we can look at. More detailed instructions will be sent electronically by mail to the address the client has approved. Now, I've got to actually set these up. All right, Teresia, I will check that out later. Thank you for joining the Discord. I hope you have fun in there too. Hope you have fun. We only have like about we definitely have less than 10 people in the Discord so far. So hey, like I said, invite your friends. Let's get this party started. Let's get a little bit more activity on these platforms. Let's grow the channel. Because you know what? The more people that we get in this chat, the more people that we get in the YouTube, the more people that we get in the Discord, the more fun we're all gonna have. I can promise you that. The more fun we're all gonna have. Chat, is this red? Is this a red sticky note? I need help. I'm calling in on a phone line. I need help. I need a hint. Oh, the sticky note is gray. Okay, because sometimes when you see red things, they're not true. Actually, all the red notes are not true, apparently. According to a note in the... I'm going to take a picture of this. According to a note in the... oh, here we go. In the security room. Please return all correspondence and packages addressed to Denny, Denny Ravain, to sender, as he no longer is employed with our staff. Denny got fired. Oh no. Is Denny the one that came up with this complicated system? Because I would have fired him too. Yeah, Denny would have gotten fired. Okay, so this is the utility room fuse box. Apparently, this is some kind of... Press a blue indicator next to a red indicator to activate a purple. Blue next to a red. Okay, so we got to play with this, and we got to... I guess what we're aiming for is to make all of these purple. I'm assuming. By the fact that is like the... final outcome. It says we need 5 to make the 6th one. Okay, so do we have a utility room yet? I don't think we have a utility room, and I don't think that we can go anywhere else in the house. We have 27 steps though. We have 27 steps, and we've made it to... You know what? We've got the... Do we have the boudoir? Because we know the safe. The drawing room. We can check out the drawing room. We can try the combination, the safe combination. We can also go outside and try the gate. We have a couple options for the gate. So let's do that with our 27 steps. Yeah, we've got a meal waiting for us as well, because we've made it to level... You haven't seen outside yet. Oh yeah, we're gonna be walking around. Outside. Commissary, security room. Look, so it looks like it's a straight shot to the dining room after we go down this way. So straight shot, and in the dining room, we're gonna have a nice meal waiting on us. Oh, we're gonna eat good. Is it more pizza? Is it more freaking pizza? Oh yeah. We got some mushrooms on there. Summer truffle sauce smothered in fontina cheese, wild mushrooms, and spiced salami. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I like a little spiciness. Cooked to perfection. Oh, just the right amount of char. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Some crunchy crust. Oh, yeah. Let's have that. Let's have that. What do we think? What do we think, chat? Was it good? Delicious. Let's see here. Let's see here. Let's go to the drawing room before we go outside. Let's just straight through here. Billiard room, parlor, drawing room. Okay. Billiard room, parlor, drawing room. Now check this out. How cool is this? We're looking at this picture. This is what happened earlier. We were looking at this picture, and I'm like, okay, that's normal. Everything's normal. What the heck? So I came over here, and I pulled this, and this drawing came up. So let's try. Let's see here. We got 6, 7, 8, 9. Nothing. Okay. We've already tried the other code. Let's try the other combinations. I took a picture of it on my phone. Let's try the other combinations. That could have been. Let's try the let's try Dad's address. Let's try Simon P. Jones's. Let's try his dad's address. So let's clear this. 1809. Maybe. That didn't work either. All right, let's clear this again. Let's try both zip codes. The sender and 69420. Is that just the answer that you got online? Is that just the answer? Are you giving us... Where did you get that number from? I lost my... Nope. Okay, let's clear. And let's try 6363080. Enter. No. Okay. 6969420. Those are both numbers that if Grandpa's safe, if the code to Grandpa's safe is 69420, holy crap, man. This guy's a wild man. This guy's freaking wild. But let's try it. It didn't work. It didn't work. Dude, I was like 69420. Freaking Grandpa? Grandpa. All right. No, we not 69420 is not it's definitely not the code. But nice try, Fairy Lightyear. Nice freaking try. So we tried the drawing room. Now I can only think of one other place right now that we have unlocked that this thing could be. This thing could be in. Or this code could be the code too. Also, the stones in the I don't know what the room's called. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. You know what? Let's drop something off in the coat check. Let's do that before we head outside. Let's drop something off in the coat check. Parlor, billiard room, entrance, dining room, pantry, coat check. I just read that out loud and I forgot all of it right there. As soon as I read it. I forgot the entire way back. So we're gonna have to open that up again. Already lost. Let's see here. Dining room, pantry, coat check. Alright, here we go. Alright, here we go. Let's check something. Wait, can we retrieve anything? Oh, the lucky rabbit's foot we already have in there. You know what? Let's keep that in there, actually. I forgot that we had that. Is this an... Yeah, let's keep that in there. We're gonna go outside. We have a do we have a magnifying glass? I'm tripping. Yeah, we have a magnifying glass, a shovel. Let's see if this is the gate code. Let's just check here. Yeah, so we're outside of the estate. This is actually where we've been sleeping. This is actually where we've been sleeping. Look at this crap. Grandpa's got us camping out of the estate. You can't even see it from here. This estate. Grandpa's got us camping in the freaking mountains. He couldn't even give us a spare room. He couldn't give us a spare room, man. Look at this. Look at this. This is what we've got. This is what we got working with. This is what we're working with. All right, here we go. Let's look for the gate. Gate's over here. All right, here we go. Let's try 69420 again. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. Fairy light here. 6 7 8 9. Which it would be a crazy code, right? Oh, I was hopeful. So far, we got a few numbers that we can use somewhere. In the mansion. But for right now, they're just sitting here on our hands. Got a few numbers. Yeah. So for those of you who haven't seen the outside, let's do a little tour. We've got freaking bunker doors over here. We've got bunker doors. We've got that locked gate that way. We've got a gate that I can't seem to interact with in any way, but maybe it opens somehow. Let's see. Must be haunted or something. What are you referring to? The house? You think the house is haunted and that's why he doesn't want us to stay here? Alright, so here we go. This gate right here is something that we will eventually be able to go out of, I believe. Yeah, see this? Now, maybe, I'm thinking just maybe, once we get the garage door open, maybe we can come around here and unlock this, because there's no lock on this side. So maybe we can go around. I don't know why the lock would be on the outside of this, because the mansion's here. So you would think the lock would be on here. I'm thinking though we can unlock this and it'll just be unlocked forever. Yeah, why can't we spend the night inside? Why can't we? So down these stairs, we've got something right here. And you know what? There's a sledgehammer, and maybe, just maybe with the sledgehammer, maybe we can knock some of these boards down. Maybe. That might be something we can do with the sledgehammer. Here's like a little overlook. Like, look at this, man. Look at this. This is crazy. Does Grandpa's estate like go all the way down here? Because that's like, look at that. That's some that's not just a regular mountain. That's architecture. Right? Right? So like, can we really like, holy crap. Does his estate extend that far into the mountain? It could. But yeah, we can look out here. And there's one more thing. Come here. I'm hungry. I only have 19 steps left. Maybe if I eat a bird, get some more. Probably not though. We crafted a magnifying glass, like a burner. And I don't remember what the two items were. It was a magnifying glass and maybe the lever. Maybe it was a magnifying glass lever. We lit these up, and when we lit these up, there were blueprints here, and the blueprints were for the tunnels. Then there's like a little manifest or what have you right there. And I think that's it. That's it for the outside. Oh. Oh, and you know what? We made a wish here. Let's make another wish. We made a wish here last time. And I don't think anything happened this run. I don't think anything happened this run. But, huh. Nothing to interact with. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if there was something to interact with in this room. Huh. No, nothing so far. All right. We did 3 days today, I think. 3 or 4 days of this game. Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea what we were wishing for in that wishing well. But oof, we did like 3 or 4 days, 3.5 hour stream. I'm gonna call it right here. I'll definitely just be taking a break, and then I will get back on. Probably not Blueprints. Probably play a different game. We might play some Wreckfest. We might play some freaking Wreckfest. That game's fun. And it sounds like they've added, or it seems to me like they've added some more things to the game. I think they've gone through 2 updates since the last time I played it. There was only like a few cars and a few tracks, like 5 of each. There might have only been 4 cars, 5 tracks. But I believe they've added a lot more content in the last 2 updates. So we'll probably get some Wreckfest in. Wreckfest 2. New game, still in early access. But that's what we'll be doing. Most likely. We'll see if we can get some other people on. If we get other people on, we won't be playing Wreckfest. We'll be playing Repo, or we'll be playing Schedule 1, a multiplayer game. Could be playing some Fortnite, depending on who gets on. Most likely, though, if I'm by myself, it'll be Wreckfest. Thanks for tuning in. If you're coming from... if you're here on Twitch, thank you for tuning in with me. If you're on YouTube, thank you for watching this after the fact. Hope you had fun. Hope this video has aged well. I'm Space, and I'll see you guys next time.